Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today let's take a look at some video that was sent. Someone had done so much work to install their French drain, a trench drain, at the bottom of a sloping hill to collect the water, and you can see what happened. During the larger rainfall, the system is totally overwhelmed because the fabric will not allow the water to enter the system. You can see the mud. It is just packed against that fabric and will not allow water to penetrate the system. So, how do you fix this? Let's take a look. So here's a very similar example to the email and the video sent by a customer. You can see the steep hill that comes down to the patio. And of course the patio is graded away from the house, but it grades right into the hill. So every time it rains, water just pools right there, just floods the patio completely. Very simple to fix, a lot of work, but very simple to fix. This homeowner did so much work, and you can see that fabric, it just barely comes through. And he's going to have to pull that fabric out and redo that entire system. When installing a French drain, a trench drain that is collecting water coming down a hill or from a patio, advise, do not wrap with fabric. Add some catch basins. Bring that gravel to grade. Make sure you have good discharge. You can see our discharge there. It goes quite deep. This is a great example of how a system should be installed. You'll also notice that this is in clay. This is in a very deep mud clay. You can see the gravel brought to grade. As water comes down that hill, it drops into the system, it drops into the catch basins, and it is carried away. It's just that simple. Unfortunately, that homeowner is going to have to pull out his entire system and redo because the fabric does not work.
So over here, where the gravel is going, Paul's done a nice job. We're right alongside the driveway. You can see we're down there about 20 inches. Good depth. We'll have a good base of gravel. At the end down there, we'll put a catch basin, another catch basin, fill it up with gravel, and as that water comes down this driveway, it should drop into our system, run over to the sump pump, and be carried away.
Okay, so while I was going to get gravel, these guys have already put down the catch basins in here. They've got the trench dug out. You can see water collecting in there already. Okay, so now we're getting ready to fill up this trench with gravel. We're down about 20 inches, and you can see we've got a whole yard of gravel over there. We're going to put an entire base down here along the bottom. A good 6 inches of gravel down here at the bottom. Then we'll set our catch basins. We're going to use 4-inch PVC. It's got the holes in it. These holes are going to point down into the trench like that. We're getting ready to set this basin. Remember that perforated pipe holes point down. So we're going to go ahead and put our basin in place. We're going to have Gerald throw some gravel over here behind the basin. You throw it best you can. We're going to fill this up so it's nice and secure, nice and tight. One more should do it. Good. Now we can actually start throwing the gravel, we're going to bring gravel all the way to grade.
So you can see we're just finishing bringing our gravel up to grade. Right now it looks a little messy, but once we clean it all up, it'll be really nice. Bring that gravel right up to the bottom of that concrete. Remember, we have PVC, perforated PVC, holes point down. The guys are covering the solid pipe, which leads to the sump pit. The sump pump picks it up and carries it away. Basically, this is a giant channel drain. Water will run down the driveway here, and it will drop through the voids of the gravel down to the bottom of the trench, and then it floods up into the holes of the perforated pipe, and the pipe carries it away. And our discharge is, of course, that sump pump. So we had to make sure that we had a really good pump. We put an M98, half horsepower, about 80 gallons a minute, and it should keep up with this quite well. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.
Don't forget to sign up for the live help Sunday morning, 9 a.m. See the description box below on how to sign up.